Brace yourself. What you're about to hear isn't just another market prediction or a vague headline. This is a critical breakdown of the silent cracks splintering the very foundation of the American housing market. We were seeing insider moves and economic data that aren't making the front page, but signal a shift that could impact every homeowner, every potential buyer, and every investor. This isn't a drill. I am talking about the kind of whispers on Wall Street and frantic boardroom strategies that point to one thing: a system under immense unsustainable pressure. Stay with me, because on Investonomics we connect the dots others are missing, and what's coming next will change the rules of the game. You feel it, don't you? That nagging sense that the numbers just don't add up anymore. We've been told the shortage is permanent, that prices only go up, that buying anything at any cost is a smart move. But let's pull back the curtain. The truth is the market has been running on fumes. A dangerous cocktail of speculative fever, institutional mania, and most critically, a total breakdown of affordability for the average American family. The monthly payment on a median home with today's mortgage rates has nearly doubled from just a few years ago. That's not a market. That's a barrier. And barriers eventually break. Right now, the only thing propping up prices is a historic low inventory. Homeowners with those golden 3% mortgages are locked in, terrified to sell and buy into a 7% world. It's called the golden handcuffs. But here's the leak, the insider detail they were not discussing publicly in those shiny corporate presentations. This lock-in effect is creating a ticking time bomb of pent-up supply. The moment confidence truly cracks, or life events force a wave of sales, job losses, divorces, estates, that artificial scarcity can evaporate overnight. And the first to sell will be the smart money, the institutional investors who bought entire neighborhoods. They've already started quietly adjusting their models, and their exit strategy won't be a gentle one. And before we dive deeper into the exact forecasts and the shocking data points we've uncovered, if you're finding this breakdown valuable, do us a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Investonomics. We're here to cut through the noise with clarity, not fear-mongering, and your support helps us bring you these crucial insights before they hit the mainstream. It takes 2 seconds and it truly makes a difference. Now let's talk about what's next. The forecast isn't a single nationwide crash like 2008. That was a credit collapse. This is an affordability and liquidity collapse. The dominoes will fall region by region. Markets that saw the most insane, speculative spikes during the pandemic frenzy, think parts of Arizona, Texas, Idaho, and Florida, are already seeing prices soften, listings sit, and desperate incentives return. The forecasts from inside the lending desks point to a brutal correction in these overheated zones, potentially 20 to 30% from their peaks. Not as a crash, but as a painful slow-motion normalization. It won't be headlines screaming collapse every day. It'll be a relentless grind lower over quarters, not days. For the rest of the country, stagnation. Prices frozen in place for years, slowly eroding in real value thanks to inflation, while wages struggle to catch up. That's the so-called soft landing scenario, but for anyone needing to move or sell, it will feel anything but soft. But here's the urgent breaking news angle you must understand. The wild card is the job market. So far, strong employment has been the mattress cushioning the fall. But insider chatter from corporate earnings calls and staffing firms indicates a shift. Layoffs are becoming more strategic, more permanent. White-collar sectors are tightening. The moment unemployment ticks up meaningfully, that's when the dam could break. Forced selling begins. And with buying power already decimated by rates, the bid simply won't be there. This is the trigger the data scientists at major hedge funds are modeling for right now. They're not predicting it for tomorrow, but they are preparing for it. They see the vulnerability. So what does this mean for you? If you've been waiting to buy, this forecast suggests patience is your most powerful asset. The power dynamic is shifting, albeit slowly. Don't fall for FOMO. Your moment will come when sellers, especially institutional and speculative sellers, realize the party is over. Be ready with rock-solid financing. If you're a homeowner not planning to move, you just ride it out. Your low rate is your shield. But if you're an investor or someone sitting on a massive, untapped equity gain from the last decade, the window to strategically de-risk might be closing. The smartest players are not looking for the top. They're ensuring a graceful, profitable exit before the herd gets the same idea. This is the core of what we analyze on Investonomics. Not just what's happening, but the strategic moves to consider. The bottom line is this. The era of easy money in housing is conclusively over. The next phase will separate the prudent from the reckless. It will reward those with cash, patience, and a clear head. It will be a market for need-based buyers and long-term holders, not for flippers or get-rich-quick schemes. The collapse isn't necessarily in nominal prices everywhere, but in the belief that this asset class only goes up. That belief has already shattered. The adjustment is now underway. We've navigated through some complex, urgent truths today, but this conversation is far from over. The situation is fluid. I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you seeing signs of this shift in your local market? Are you waiting to buy or deciding to sell? Share your situation and thoughts. Your perspective adds to the real-time data for all of us. And if you know someone who needs to see this, a family member, a friend making a huge decision, share this video with them. It might be the most important information they get this year. This is Investonomics, helping you see the map before you enter the woods. Until next time, invest wisely.